Hello everyone, in this video we're going to see the solution to the Codeforces problem B permutation sort of educational round 109 division 2. So we're given a permutation A consisting of n numbers 1 to n, and permutation is basically an array in which each element from 1 to n occurs exactly once in any arrangement. So numbers 1 to n arranged in any way is a permutation. Now we can perform this operation, we can choose some subarray and rearrange the elements in it in any way we want, okay? And as you know, subarray is contiguous, subarray is continuous. Example is given. If you have this array and you want to apply the operation in the subarray from 2 to 4, then you can change it into any arrangement. Now what we have to do is we have to calculate the minimum number of operations described above to sort the permutation A in ascending order. Now this is why the operation cannot be applied to the whole array. Otherwise I can just choose the whole array itself and sort it in one operation, because I can choose a subarray and I can rearrange it. Rearrange means I can sort it as well. So the operation cannot be applied to the whole array, otherwise we need to find the minimum number of operations to sort A. Okay, let's take some test cases and see what we can work with. So first we're given 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. This is my array given. So we cannot take the full subarray, we cannot take the full array, but we can take this, right? So I'll just take this in one operation and I'll sort it. So it will become 2, 3, 4. It took me one operation, right? And suppose it is something like this. Suppose it is 2, 3, 1, 4. Then how will I sort the whole thing? So I can take this subarray, it's possible, and I can sort it. So in one operation, it's becoming 1, 2, 3, 4. So in one operation, I'm sorting this. Now let's take another test case. Suppose it's something like this: 2 and 1 and 4 and 3. Now how will we sort it? So I can take this subarray and I can sort it. What will it be? It will be 1, 3, 4. Now I can take this subarray and then I'll sort it. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm taking two operations, right? So earlier I was taking one operation, now I'm taking two operations. Now why is that? So let's see. So there's a test case, there's a corner case, or you can say an condition. If minimum value is in first position. So think of it like this. I have my array and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want this, and the array is given, suppose 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. Now this is already in its correct position. Minimum value is in first position, meaning that this is in its correct position. So I can just take the remaining subarray and I can sort it in one operation. So what will the answer be? Answer will simply be 1. So understand, if the minimum value is in first position, then I can just exclude that value, take the rest of the subarray and sort it in one operation. Likewise, there's another condition. If maximum is in last position, then what will it be? Then suppose it is something like this. It is 2, 1, 3, 4 or 5, right? Or we can mess it up a bit more, 4, 3, right? So maximum is in last position and that's all we care about. So 5 is at its position, so I can just take the rest of the subarray and I can just sort it in one operation, right? So again, how many operations it will take me? It will take me one operation. Okay, so this is a condition. So likewise, we're going to divide our question into conditions. Okay, so let's get those conditions. First, the simplest one, if array is already sorted. So if array is already sorted, we don't need to do anything, right? So what will the answer be? Answer will be 0. Array is already sorted. But array is not sorted, else condition, right? Then we have this. If minimum is in first, and this is just kind of a pseudo code, I'll show you my actual code after this. So if minimum is in first position, or maximum in last. So if minimum is in first position or maximum is in last position, then what will answer be? Answer will simply be 1. Okay, now there's another corner case. So you can see that I was getting wrong answer a couple of times, and that's when I was missing this test case. So let's look at that case once. So we just saw how it would be if 1 is in first position. Let's take an array of 5. So n is 5 basically. So if 1 was in first position or 5 was in last position, then it will take us only one swap, otherwise it will take us two swap. But what if 5 was in the first position, 3, 4, 2, and 1 is in the last position, then how many operations will it take? Meaning that maximum is in first, minimum is in last. Then suppose I take this subarray and I sort it. So what will it be? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've already used one operation. Now I can take this subarray and I'll sort it. So what will it be? It will be 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Right? Still not sorted. I've already used two operations. Then again I'll take this subarray. Although I don't need to, I can just take this subarray, but for the sake of understanding, suppose I take this subarray and then again I sort it. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see that I'm taking three operations. So if maximum is in first position, so this is like the worst case. If maximum is in first position and minimum is in last position, then we need to take, then answer will be 3, because we'll need to sort 3 subarrays. Why is that? Again I'll show. So it's like this: 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Because I want to take 1 from here to here, but I cannot do this directly. So I can take this subarray and I can take 1 to here, and then again I'll have to put 1 there, and again I'll have to put 5 there. So it will take me 3. So coming back to my conditions, if array is already sorted, answer is 0. Else, if minimum is in first position or maximum is in last, answer is 1. Else, if the worst case, maximum in first, minimum in last, answer will be 3. For any other case, answer will simply be 2. Okay, why is that? Because I can just take the, for example, it's something like this. Suppose it's 3, 1, and 5, 2, 4. Okay, so in this what I can do, I want 5 to be in the last, I want 1 to be in the first. So nothing, I can just take this subarray and sort it, then I can take this subarray and sort it. So the answer will always be 2 in this case. So that's it. We just had to divide a problem into some conditions. Array is already sorted, 0. If minimum is in first position or maximum is in last, then we need to sort only one subarray. That is excluding either the minimum or the maximum. But if maximum is in first position and minimum is in last position, then the answer will be 3, because we'll need to work on 3 subarrays. In any other case, the answer will be 2. Now let's just take a look at my code. So this is my code which got accepted. Yeah. So like I said, initially I want to take maximum and minimum. I've only taken minimum as 100 because you can see that the array element values will only be till n, which is 50. Okay. So first I've calculated the maximum and the minimum. Then this is to make sure whether it's sorted or not. So if it's sorted, meaning that, every two continuous element are already sorted, then answer will be 0 because it's already sorted. However, if it's not sorted, then if the last position is the maximum or the first position is the minimum, only one operation. Else, if the first position is the maximum and the last position is the minimum, 3 operations. And for any other condition, only 2 operations. So that's all. Just quite an interesting problem. So if you have any doubts, just put them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. Thank you.